third educational video on the novel Great Expectations. Today we are going to talk about the themes of the novel. I'm Manusha Tennakon. If you have not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe it for more videos. Content of today's presentation. Today's presentation contains 7 themes identified in the novel Great Expectations. Number 1, ambition and self-improvement. Number 2, social class. Number 3, crime, guilt and innocence. Number 4, sophistication. Number 5, education. Number 6, family. And number 7, real happiness. Ambition and self-improvement. Ambition can be defined as a strong desire to do or achieve something, or a desire and determination to achieve success. And also self-improvement can be defined as the improvement of one's knowledge, status or character by one's own efforts. When the attention is paid to the novel Great Expectations, ambition and self-improvement can be taken as an apparent theme. This can be easily understood paying attention to the title character Pip. Pip is ambitious. His ambitiousness leads him for self-improvement. Whenever Pip comprehends something that is better than what he already has, he immediately desires to obtain it. For examples, when he sees Sethi's house, he longs to be a wealthy gentleman. When he realizes that he is not educated, he longs to learn and be educated. When he sees his moral shortcomings, he longs to be good. Pip's desire for self-improvement is the main source of the novel's title because he believes in the possibility of advancement in life. He has great expectations about his future. Pip's ambition and self-improvement appears in 3 forms in the novel as moral, social and educational. Moral ambition and self-improvement. Pip really regrets later about his immoral treatment towards Jo and Biddy. He feels guilt strongly about it, and he determines to act better in future. Towards the end of the novel, we can see how nicely Pip treats both Biddy and Jo. Social ambition and self-improvement. In love with Estella, Pip longs to become a member of her social class. There are instances in the novel Pip feels shy about his social status. If you can pay your attention to chapter 14, you can understand this very easily. There, Pip explains his misery to readers. He is ashamed of his home and his trade. He wants to be uncommon. He wants to be a gentleman. He wants to be a part of the environment that he had a small taste of at the Sethi's house. Educational ambition and self-improvement. This desire is deeply connected to his social and longing to marry Estella. He understands that education acts as a bridge to reach Estella's social status. Even though Pip is ambitious towards self-improvement, ultimately through the examples of Jo, Biddy and Magwitch, Pip learns that social and educational improvement are irrelevant to one's real worth. And he is with the awareness that conscience and affection are to be valued above education and social standing. Social class. Throughout Great Expectations, Dickens explores the class system of Victorian England, ranging from the most wretched criminals, Magwitch, to the poor peasants of the marsh country, Jo and Biddy, to the middle class Pumblechook, to the very rich Miss Havisham. The theme of the social class is central to the novel's plot and to the ultimate moral theme of the book, that is Pip's realization that wealth and class are less important than affection, loyalty and inner worth. Pip achieves this realization when he is finally able to understand that one's social status is in no way connected to one's real character. Dickens' portrait of class system in the novel is based on the post-industrial revolution mode of Victorian England. He ignores the nobility and the hereditary aristocracy in favor of those whose fortune was made through commerce. As an example, Miss Havisham's family fortune was made through the distillery that is still connected to her mansion. Crime, guilt and innocence. The theme of crime, guilt and innocence is explored throughout the novel largely through the characters of the convicts and the criminal lawyer Jaggers. From the handcuffs Joe mends at the smithy to the gallows at the prison in London, the imagery of crime and criminal justice pervades the book, becoming an important symbol of Pip's inner struggle to reconcile his own inner moral conscience with the institutional justice system. In general, just as the way that Pip comprehends social class, he comprehends that the external trappings of the criminal justice system, that means police, court, jail, is a superficial standard of morality. For an example, Magwitch frightens Pip at first simply because he is a convict, and Pip feels guilty for helping him because he is afraid of the police. By the end of the book, however, Pip has discovered Magwitch's inner nobility and is able to disregard his external status as a criminal. That is why he helps Magwitch to evade the law and the police. Sophistication. In Great Expectations, Pip becomes obsessed with the desire to be sophisticated and takes damaging risks in order to do so. After his first encounter with Estella, Pip becomes acutely self-conscious that I was a common laboring boy, that my hands were coarse, that my boots were thick. Once he moves to London, Pip is exposed to a glamorous urban world, so crowded with people and so brilliantly lighted, and he quickly begins to contract expensive habits. As a result of spending money on things like a personal servant and fancy clothes, Pip quickly falls into debt, and Pip damages Herbert's finances as well as his own. Even more troubling, Pip tries to avoid anyone who might undermine his reputation as a sophisticated young gentleman. In the end, sophistication is revealed as a shallow and superficial value because it does not lead to Pip achieving anything and makes him lonely and miserable. Education. Education functions as something good at certain instances, while he sees it as something incomplete at some other instances. Joe and Biddy both use their education to pursue new opportunities, showing how education can be a good thing. Pip receives an education that allows him to advance into a new social position, but Pip's education improves his mind without supporting the growth of his character. Biddy takes advantage to gather as much learning as she can, with Pip observing that she learns everything I learn and eventually becomes a school teacher. Biddy also teaches Joe to read and write. Pip's education does not actually provide him with practical skills or common sense, as revealed when Pip and Herbert completely fail at managing their personal finances. Pip's emotional transformation once he learns the identity of his benefactor is what ultimately makes him into the man he wants to be, not anything he has learned in a classroom. Family. Although Pip and Estella both grow up as orphans, family is an important theme in the novel. Pip grows up with love and support from Jo, but fails to see the value of the unconditional love Jo gives him. He eventually reconciles with Jo after understanding his errors. Estella is exposed to damaging values from her adopted mother, Miss Havisham, and gradually learns from experience what it actually means to care about someone. For both characters, learning whom to trust and how to have a long relationship with family members is a major part of the growing up process. As Stella explains at the end of the novel, suffering has been stronger than all other teaching. Both Estella and Pip make mistakes and live with the consequences of their family histories. But their difficult family experiences also helps to give them perspective on what is truly important in life. Real happiness. Great Expectations has one fundamental point stating that no matter what, a person cannot achieve happiness changing who he is. Pip is a very ambitious young man who tries to better himself at every opportunity he has, both for himself but mainly to be worthy of his beloved Estella. He discards his job as a blacksmith to receive his fortune in London, where he pursues an education and a job. Further on, he distances himself from all those whom he once loved to become a wealthy gentleman. He pulls further apart from where he came from and also he once was. Through the life of Pip, Dickens demonstrates that one can find no happiness in changing who he is. If he tries to do so, perhaps he may achieve the opposite. Today we discuss 7 themes identified in the novel Great Expectations. Apart from these 7 themes, there can be many more themes in the novel Great Expectations. You are encouraged to find some more themes in the novel. Once again here, I would like to remind you, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it for more videos. This is the end of today's presentation. Thank you very much.